A couple weeks ago, the Beefy Smash Dudes received a mystery puzzle stage where only one character is able to pass, and they had to figure out who it was. However, as is often the case, there are other characters that can pass this stage. The stage was created by Lekelamega. He has a YouTube channel where he shows Mario Odyssey tips and tricks and Mario Maker tips and tricks. If you like that stuff, go check him out. Let's get started.
My first idea is just this. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, my first idea was Pichu.
Steve and Pichu are excellent choices. They're usually some of the last characters to be defeated when creating one of these one and only stages. If this reaches the bottom, Steve will not be able to pass underneath, so you hit the switch multiple times to stop it before it gets that low.
Steve is broken, right? In every regard.
The positioning required for this side special is extremely tight. You might have noticed that when I started side special, the wind pushed me back slightly. But if you stand in just the right position, you can get close enough to the wind without getting pushed back, and that's barely enough to make it. If you stand just barely too close to the wind when you start side special, you can still make it with up special afterward, but this is also very difficult and you have to stand in the perfect spot.
Wario?
Another great decision.
Bike!
Wario's bike is notoriously broken on custom stages. He can ride straight through lava with it and do other kinds of crazy nonsense. He can even use it to deactivate warps without entering them, making him one of the few characters in the game that can bypass warps. You could make a whole video just on Wario's bike and its jank custom stage mechanics.
No! Maybe? No, it's probably not Wario.
Now Wario can just crawl under here because there's no wind, but if there was wind he would need to use his bike. I showed you that his bike can't go under normally because after this I'm going to show you a trick to get under tight tunnels like this so that even wind would not be able to stop Wario. When Wario abruptly turns around on his bike, he gets low to the ground while sliding. This allows him to get underneath the lava, and once he's under, he won't get hit.
So who else can run through? Who is fast enough?
That's a great choice.
Forward air?
This part is extremely finicky, but forward air with a double jump will work.
But also, I can't even make it up there. It's so dumb. And I don't think that's possible.
He's right, I don't think it's possible for Hero to get in there normally. However, he can use Hocus Pocus to shrink to get inside. But this is going to take forever. Now there are simple ways to increase the odds that Hocus Pocus will show up in your list. For example, you can heal 3 times and use Psych Up so that they never show up in the list again, leaving more options for Hocus Pocus. You can also activate things like Bounce, Accelerotl, and Oomph so that they temporarily stop showing up in the list. There's also benefits to lowering your magic point count as low as you can. Hocus Pocus only costs 4 to activate, and spells that you're able to activate always appear at the top of the list. So Hocus Pocus will appear at the top if you're able to use it, because I mean, what else is that inexpensive? By the way, I tried turning on poison mushrooms as an item to avoid all this, but none of them would spawn up here. And here's Yoshi for completeness. Announcement! All the way back on July 15th, 2023, I announced that when I hit 1,000 subs, I will host a puzzle stage competition. I would release what I considered to be the world's hardest snake puzzle, and the first person to complete it with video proof would get a prize. That prize will be a $100 Nintendo gift card. Since I made that announcement, I've become much better at making stages, and honestly, I don't know if the puzzle stage is really that good anymore, but I'm still going to release it and host the competition. So be on the lookout for a video on that. As always, thank you so much for watching. Links to Lekelamega's channel and to the BSD video will be in the description below. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.